welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
I'm Jade.
I'm Aaron.
This is Unapologetic Introverts.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, how do you think episode 1 went? I think it went pretty okay for our first episode.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it was well received from the non-listeners that we currently have.
Not out yet.
Not published quite yet, but we're working on it, and it's a super exciting time, especially since we just got into the new year, and it's like, all right, we're into it. We're dedicated. We invested. We're here. We have all the technologies and the tools, and we're ready to get it going. So
I was also surprised. I felt like I was talking like a lot, but it was like a good balance. I think it was a good balance.
Yeah. I maybe didn't talk enough, but that's okay. Not everyone has to listen to Aaron for 50 minutes.
Yeah. I realized we don't say as much as I thought we did, but I say like so much.
Do I say literally a lot?
I don't think so.
Okay. That was one thing I was really worried about. Like I was reading this article this morning about you have a crappy sense of wow, this is exactly
all the uhs are coming out.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You have a bad sense of literacy if you use the word literally too often.
What?
Apparently. And I was like, this is totally clickbait, but maybe it's true. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I definitely say like a lot, and I know I say like a lot. So then having to listen to myself say it for an hour, I was like, oh my God, Jade, shut the fuck up. Stop saying like, find what, it's not an adjective. No. What is
this
adverb?
is the part where I failed in school. I don't know any of them.
I know that a noun is a person, a place, or thing, right?
Don't ask me.
I don't know what a verb is. An adjective is describing.
I was like really sick when we were learning this in elementary school. So I missed long division and basically anything to do with adjectives, nouns, and all the other fancy terms to describe words.
Verbs and adverbs.
Yeah, I have no clue what those mean.
Watch, there's going to be like 5 more now.
Oh, memes. Just the word memes. It'll be a dedicated part of learning.
We'll learn one day. We'll do Mad Libs on the podcast.
Yes.
We'll do some Mad Libs.
Yes.
I'll go, Aaron, give me a verb, and we'll have to go, what's a verb?
A verb. It's an action, isn't it?
Oh, maybe. Like rowing or jumping. Is that a verb?
I think so. I don't know. I'd have to Google it. This is slightly embarrassing. Like, I feel I'm highly educated. Like,
You are highly educated.
I have 4 years of university with a bachelor's and then a freaking degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what a verb is. That's embarrassing.
You know what I learned the other day? Like between now and last time we recorded?
What?
That the only difference between like a degree and a diploma is like a year of schooling.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know that.
I don't know. Did I get that right? Are we a diploma or are we a degree?
I think we're technically diploma because it's 3.
Oh, okay.
So like we can't like, oh, I have a degree and no.
Well, I have a bachelor's degree.
Yeah,
then,
you have a degree
with a diploma.
Because I was like, what is the
sense.
difference? Like, how much? Like, is it
1
just like a
year.
university thing? And then it was like, no, you just need 4 years. And I was like, oh, so you can get a degree in college.
So if I just go back and be like, no, I failed this course and take an extra year.
Can we have another year? Can we have a degree?
Do I qualify for a degree?
Hey, at least we have advanced diplomas. We're fancy.
We're fancy.
We
I was on the
fast-tracked.
dean's list every semester.
Because it was so hard to make that dean's list in college, eh?
It meant literally fuck all. Yeah.
You remained above 60% average.
The best part about that was getting the letter like 6 months later.
I know.
After the semester was finished. And it's like, well, this is clearly important.
Yeah, thank you for giving this to me when I was acing all of my classes.
Yeah, get a letter like 3 or 4 months after graduating to be like, hey, just a reminder, you were on the dean's list for that semester. Thanks. I was also enduring COVID.
Yeah. We didn't get a letter for getting 100 in Tammy's class. That was rude.
Yeah, that was rude. I think I got like 108
Yeah,
in one of the other
you
courses.
probably did because you helped out so much.
I was just like, yeah, no, I took 4 years of this. I know exactly what's going on.
Oh,
But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was good times.
I
Tammy's
was,
class was like one of my favorites.
I know. I love her and her little outfits, and when she would wear like the OVO like tracksuit
She's the
and
OG.
her fun bloodstones and her freaking beetle.
So cool.
It had flowers on it, right? It was yellow with flowers, right?
Yeah, I aspire. Yeah.
Lives like downtown Toronto, I think.
I don't know, but
think
probably one of the coolest. Probably has the coolest house in all of Toronto. I would assume.
Oh, such a fun little lady.
Yeah,
I love her.
miss you, Tammy.
I know.
If you do listen to us,
Honestly, Tammy would be the kind of person that would probably listen to at least an episode if we told her it came out.
yeah, but we could also get her to guest because that would be cool.
Oh, I love Tammy.
Yeah.
She's so fun. Such a fun little personality.
Yes, we're thinking of you. Thank you. Hope things are well.
What happened this week that was exciting for you? Besides the obvious. To us, not to listeners.
Besides the obvious.
We're going to see Sleep Token, bitch.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot because like we had like a little bit of a meltdown in between, and my brain went, "Oh, this is a little stressful." So we're gonna forget this until we remember the excitement of getting.
We may or may not have extra tickets because Ticketmaster refuses to cancel an order after they drop the prices, but it's fine. I will sell them.
We got way too many tickets, but you know what?
We're going to see Sleep Token.
So worth. So looking forward to that, and that's a hit. I think that's been all that's on my TikTok this week is people failing at getting tickets.
I know. And I think Montreal is the only one that still has just a couple left in like the nosebleeds.
Yeah, and they're really expensive too, I think.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think people were saying like the price went like it was kind of a weird situation where the price was like super high up when the tickets started selling, and then they cut down to half price when it went to like general sales.
Yeah, that's why
and
I had
then
more
it went
tickets.
back up again because of the demand.
Okay.
But it'll be interesting to see how many people did the same thing as us and bought too many tickets
I
and are now
think
going to try and
quite a few
resell what we can.
And like, can we just like take a moment, because I know we're never ever gonna get a sponsor from Ticketmaster. Fuck Ticketmaster.
Ticket scamster. Thank you. Not.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, is it higher now?
Well, it went, so when I looked on Friday, probably, it was like 2 sections, just like top and bottom, and now there's like a whole like loop around the back of it. They're like $79.
Yeah, I wonder if they opened up more tickets.
They might have. Because they did say they were like going after like bots and stuff and canceling a bunch of orders, and I was like,
yeah.
So you can cancel orders.
Yeah. So
can you cancel mine?
Because we don't want to take tickets from people. That's not the goal here. We just didn't want to have to pay as much because, we thought pre-sale meant like, get in and get a better price.
Yeah, not pay $106 more.
Yeah,
but
cheap. Ticketmaster.
We will sell them because it does say that like this thing is regulated and you will sell at face value. There will be no fees. Da 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 da. So I keep waiting for them to like open it. I know it happened on Wednesday, but I was like, can I sell them yet so somebody else can go see this, please?
Yeah, we want other people to enjoy the show because it's gonna be freaking awesome.
And I can't even like adjust the price. Like it's gonna be what we paid for them. So I'm like, I'm sorry if somebody has to pay $233, but I mean that's not terrible.
No, honestly, there are some people who are paying in Toronto. Like,
oh,
you don't want to know.
Ridiculous.
I've seen some of the prices. I'm like, you know what? I hope you actually make that money and aren't going into debt.
I know.
They're a good band, but like, don't put yourself in that place.
Yeah, if we had like seen them a bunch of times before, I probably would have just got like a seat. But like we have to witness.
Yeah,
We'd had the full experience.
This is just pretty much a one-time deal, almost.
Yeah,
I can't see them coming back to Canada very often.
No.
So,
although I think they've been in Montreal before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was like just like on Twitter like Sleep Token Montreal, and then it was like da 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 like 2019 or something.
Oh, well.
So probably like a festival or something.
Yeah, they weren't like TikTok headlining big yet.
No.
So they would have probably been under somebody else's show, which probably still would have been killer to see. But like 2019 was the end of the world. We're beginning to.
I can't believe we've only like truly like listened for like a year.
Yeah, well, I could listen every day.
Yep.
For the rest of existence and still be happy. But
I
new
still
music would
think,
be awesome.
I know. Although the masks, they're still freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't know
I
about
think it's
those
the
new
hair.
masks.
I
Yeah,
think it's the hair.
it's definitely the hair. Also, I like the simplicity, like just going into
Yeah.
like a design thought standpoint. I liked the simplicity and the animosity of the original masks being like
Just like this
just
like
a
cloth
symbol.
thing
Yeah,
that's like printed.
yeah.
Did you ever see the TikTok of and I think it was 3.
Yeah.
3's the tall, lanky
Yeah,
one
I
with
think
like
so,
the
yeah.
fun socks. He like right before they transitioned to the new masks, he like ripped it off and he had another one on underneath. I was like, you fucker.
Yeah, right.
You know
like,
what
way
you're
to pull
doing.
that move. And you know the best part about that was he was probably like sweating
Oh
profusely.
my god, I don't know
underneath
how.
2 layers and then moving across the stage. Whoa, that is a dedication.
Like because what? I suck at Roman numerals. So 4?
Is it
4 is
IV?
drums? Is 4 drums?
No, I think 2 is drums.
2 is drums. 2 is drums.
Yeah, because 2 just got like the
All the Drummy awards.
yeah, the awards.
I can't imagine how he is doing it. That man is back there fucking going off on the drums. How are you breathing?
I think like the drums are literally almost the best part. I not taking away from Vessel because the lyrics and the beauty there is amazing, but like if you just listen to those drum tracks alone, it's just like, how are you doing this? Like,
Right.
like you must be like pure muscle, dude.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too.
For the people listening, Aaron has already seen the photo. I have a work phone and a personal phone, so I had both of them on my desk Wednesday morning.
Should you be saying this?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I worked like a couple more minutes into my lunch. Like
Okay.
I balanced it out.
You're fine.
I'm fine. And so I just like logged into Montreal on my work phone and my mom's Ticketmaster, logged into Massey Hall for Toronto and my phone. Started at the same time, and Montreal was like, oh, there's only like 800 people in front of you. And then Toronto was like, you have 11,000 people in front of you. I was like, all right, cool.
And then I'm like in the middle of a meeting with my boss and sweating because I'm like, I know it's 10 o'clock, but I can't just leave right now to try and get these tickets. And it you know, Jade to the rescue had all of the technology behind her to get this going. Message me like, are you okay with Montreal? Can we go? And I'm like, yes.
I'm like, it's
sign me up.
$233. I don't care how much it is. I'll go. I just need to know if you're okay.
I'd rather actually go to Montreal. I think Montreal is
It's a bigger venue.
so beautiful too. Like it's just a nicer place.
Yeah, I haven't been since we went in
Me neither. No.
2019. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the winter.
Yep.
Yeah.
November
It was
or
good
like
times.
late October.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I've only
crossover
ever
there.
been there in the cold.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see what it's like. Well, it's nice because we know we have to do a lot of walking and stuff to get around.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, everything's everywhere. It's not hard to get around there.
No, and like we're not like downtown Montreal either. We're in a place called, and all the French people are gonna hate me. I think it's just called Laval.
Laval, yes, Laval, Quebec,
Yeah,
Quebec.
but and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 6-hour drive. No, it's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like really close to the side like of Ottawa, I guess.
Yeah, I think it takes 4 hours to get to Toronto, anyways. So
By the time you get
From
downtown, yeah, we got like a fancy little hotel.
I'm so stoked.
I'm excited.
I need this vacation. I know it's only like 2 days, and it's
And
like,
at
ooh.
least it's in May and it's on a weekend and it's like not going to be blistering hot outside.
No, it should be fine. It should
'Cause,
be a
like,
great time of the year.
June, July, August is usually when it gets
Yeah.
fucking boiling.
I'm hoping for like maybe 15 to 18 degrees. Nothing overly
I'll
hot.
settle for 20. That's okay.
A nice
I probably
light
will
breeze.
be wearing shorts because it will be fucking hot in there. But
Yeah. No, I'm already trying to coordinate in my brain what to wear
I
because I
know.
haven't been to a general audience like floor show in years. And I'm just remembering being like, I am dying, like stifling. And the last concert we went to, someone literally passed out. So,
I know. That might be a Rebel thing. It's always frigging hot in there.
yeah, but we were upstairs and it was
Yeah.
it was nice.
It was nice upstairs. It is hot down there because Jess and I went to see Chase Atlantic there last summer. No, 2 summers ago, and like 12 people passed out.
Wow.
Like they almost had to stop the show.
That's insane.
It was like in June, I think. So it was like 40 degrees outside and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, Rebel. Maybe you need to work on some
Better air conditioning.
Air circulation going on
Or like
there.
some fans or something. Or how about we just fix the freaking parking lot?
Yeah, that's a shit show. I don't think they own it. That's probably why it's
They
a
don't own
shit
it.
show. It's hard to own parking property in Toronto.
I know. Well, like they're doing all the construction to, I think it's the Portland's, the waterfront, and they built all these new bridges. Can we like make that a 2-way street so they can open the other end so we
Right?
can
That would
get
be
out?
great.
I don't think anything else exciting happened this week.
No,
What's
that was-
happened between then? So
That was the hit.
we've added 2 concerts to our roster. I'm up to 5 personally. We're up to 4. 3.
3. I think
3.
we're at 3.
So no, then I'm up to 4. We might get 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out about that. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
This is the year of the concert. It's all coming back now that COVID's kind of
Yeah.
settled down a bit.
I was telling my mom that the other day. I was like, you know what? I just want to go to as many concerts as I can this year. I don't care if I'm in the nosebleeds. If I can be closer, I can be closer. But
If we can hear the sound, that's what matters.
I'm like, she's like, well, you don't do drugs and you don't drink. You got to enjoy life. I was like, exactly. $200 ain't doing shit on a down payment for a house that I cannot afford.
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't buy coffee every day. I don't buy my lunch every day.
Yeah. So like a week of not, buying coffee or buying your lunch is basically
A concert ticket.
a concert ticket,
And I mean, our Paris tickets were $71.50.
which is like insane, and it's going to be so good.
I know. I'm so excited. And we get to sit on the balcony so we don't have to be smushed.
Yes, the best.
Have you ever been to History? Not that Paris is at History, but Benson's at History.
I can't think if I have.
My brain's just like, where will you park?
Yeah, that's like when you know that you're like adulting. It's like I'm so excited to go to this concert, or I'm also excited to go to this restaurant. But your number one thing is like, where do I park?
I don't care how much it is. Just where am I parking my car?
And the next thing is like, what's on the menu?
Picky eater is triggered over here.
Is that menu posted online, and how quickly can I decide?
Is that menu updated? Does it have pictures?
Yeah. Do they have chicken fingers?
Or just some pasta that doesn't have 1,000 vegetables in it that I have to be like, can I not have those?
Honestly, I'm down for that. I love vegetables, which is ironic.
The only vegetables I like are the ones that don't do anything for you, which are potatoes and corn. So
Yes. Just pure fiber.
fiber's not terrible for you, though.
No, there's bonuses.
It balances out. I have a smoothie every morning. I'm eating my fruit.
Just
It is
pure
frozen.
sugar, though.
It's okay. It's just berries and water.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of anything else super exciting.
I think that's all that's happened in this week, and then from last time we recorded.
Yeah. Well, I got like super sick.
You did get super
So
sick.
I guess the most exciting thing is not dying
Yes.
at a rapid pace.
We love not dying. We are here for not dying.
Yeah. So this week,
Kind of sticking with the childhood theme.
when you wrote the notes for this, I thought this said childhood memes, like you meant memes,
Childhood memes.
but missed the E. And I was like, I don't think I had memes back then. Memes wasn't even in existence
No,
yet.
I was going to put an apostrophe, but then I was like, is that correct? And then I just deleted it.
And then I realized you meant memories.
Yeah. I'm
in
just too
short
lazy
form.
to type it out, apparently.
But then I went, memes? Memes?
Memes?
Memes? Okay. Yep, got it.
Yeah. So childhood stories, I guess.
All right. So I don't know do you want to dive in? Or are we doing anything else?
No. Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
good.
So I think the question, which I just randomly thought up the other day, was like, what's one of the strangest things, or maybe there's more, that you believed when you were a kid? Like, what did an adult tell you and you were like, this is the truth forever? I can't do this or eat this or, you know.
I've been racking my brain since you made this note, and I'm like, the only thing that comes to mind is the whole, if you eat a watermelon seed, you're gonna grow a watermelon in your belly. But I'm like, I ate watermelon for a little bit, and then it was disgusting, so I didn't eat it. So then I didn't have anything.
There's the watermelon
In your belly.
I don't think I was ever told that, probably because the people or the adults that I hung out with were not sociopaths to tell a small child that something was going to grow out of their stomach.
Yeah, don't eat seeds. You'll grow a watermelon in your belly.
Or maybe they thought logically and it was like, you have a lot of acid in your stomach, so that's not even possible.
No. But
you just won't digest the seed.
Probably not tasty to eat watermelon seeds either.
I mean, you wouldn't do it deliberately.
No, I guess not.
You just consume them when you eat the watermelon. And most watermelon's supposed to be seedless, but that's a crock shit. And, you know, it probably would taste better if they actually had seeds in them. But
well, there's a fun fact for you. I used to eat watermelon. I used to eat kiwi too.
What happened to you?
People are like, oh, as you get older, your taste buds get better. I'm like, mine are getting worse.
Yeah, you're just going to be living off of what's your go-to?
Right now, I fucking love hummus.
Which is so weird.
I've loved hummus for probably almost 3 years now, which is like, that's a long time to be fixated on a food.
Yeah. You're lucky.
I eat it for lunch like every day with like pita crackers.
Usually, by now I would have done that. I probably would have lasted like maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then would have been like, nope, can't eat this anymore.
I think when I started, I did that, and then I don't know what happened. I think when I started at the car dealership, I was like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm going to eat every day, so I just got back into hummus.
This is easy.
I love hummus.
Which is so weird because, like, texturally, I would have thought you would have been like, no, that's not a thing I want to consume.
It's got to be plain hummus. Like, just plain Jane hummus.
Oh, that's boring.
I know.
Plain Jade hummus.
Yeah, plain Jade hummus. But my crackers are garlic parmesan. Sometimes I have sea salt ones.
You won't eat roasted garlic hummus?
No, I won't. It's too garlicky.
I'm not judging. I swear I'm not. But
you can judge. I allow the judgment from you. Everybody else can get fucked.
So another consumable like childhood thing. I was told that you should not swallow gum.
Yep.
Or it'll be stuck in your stomach for like 7 years and it
I
doesn't
heard 10,
break down.
But yes.
And that made me so paranoid.
Yes. So you're gonna say things and I'm gonna go, yep, I heard that too. Yeah. But I also remember being a stupid child and just like being too lazy to throw my gum out, and I would just fucking swallow it.
But did you ever like panic? Did you ever have a moment of panic? I have swallowed gum and I still think to this day, I'm like, oh no, what if that doesn't break down? And then I'm like, you're an adult now. You have Google, so you can check to see if this is going to be a WebMD like chronic problem and kill you, which, you know, you've survived.
You've survived 30, this long. So. I think you're okay. But like, Jade, just go find a garbage. Why are you deliberate? Like, not like little like Excel gum like I have in my mouth right now. Like Hubba Bubba. I'm like, why are you swallowing this much gum?
Because it's candy.
Did you ever get gum stuck in your hair?
I can't remember of a particular instance, but I'm probably sure it happened at one point.
And it was always like, put peanut butter in your hair.
Yeah, put something oily because it'll help break it down. I think that's a truth to this day. That wasn't a lie.
No, I think that's good. Speaking of gum, are you a person who always has to have gum in your mouth? I am.
That's called an oral fixation.
I just feel like my breath smells. I know it doesn't, but I'm like either like gum or like a mint. If I have mints, I'm just like, ugh.
You know what? While I'm at work, I do that. Because I am more paranoid about
it. If I'm just like sitting at home, like if I didn't go to the grocery store today or you weren't coming over, I wouldn't have gum in my mouth. But I went out of my house, so I have gum in my mouth.
No, I think I'm at the same level. If I'm at work or like I'm not, like I can't do it while I'm drinking something that doesn't, you know what I mean? Like if I'm having an iced coffee, I don't want to have like minty gum unless the iced coffee is like mint based. If it's like fruity gum, I'm not going to drink my drink. unless
Yeah.
it's water, something that goes with that flavor. But also some gums I find like if I drink water or something with it, my mouth gets like ice cold spicy. I don't know how
Ice cold spicy. I know
how
what
do
you
you
mean.
describe that, but it hurts to a
Yes.
degree. It's like after like brushing your teeth or whatever, or using like Listerine mouthwash.
And you're just like, oh, spicy.
Yeah, you're like, what is happening? All of my taste buds are on fire.
I know. No, and it's funny because like I'll wake up, I'll brush my teeth, I'll take my smoothie to work, I'll drink my smoothie, I'll put a piece of gum in, then we'll have lunch, I'll throw out my gum, I'll eat my lunch, then I'll put gum back in until I get home. And like Hannah, who sits beside me, is always like, do you want some gum? And I'm just like, it's already in my mouth. Thank you, but it's already in my mouth.
I'm already prepared, thanks.
Like I am paranoid that I'm going to have stinky breath, so it's already in my mouth.
You know what? I used to work with someone who had the most gnarly breath, and I don't think he realized it. And I feel bad for the guy, but I think it was like coffee breath mostly.
Oh.
This is like number one reason why I don't drink like hot coffee, because iced coffee isn't as bad.
No.
And usually if I'm drinking iced coffee, it's not actually coffee. It's just flavored
Yeah.
slightly mocha something that's barely has any caffeine in it, because woo, I'd be wired for days. But yeah, no, it was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude, I gotta just step back like 4 feet, but always would try and go in for like the old man, like I have to talk over you, like,
yeah.
and
Like be
explain things to you
10
like,
centimeters from your face.
and you're just like, oh boy.
Can't focus on what you're saying.
Yep. Nope. Yep. Just like, let me just step a few feet back, sir.
Yeah, coffee is a stenchy thing.
Coffee's pretty brutal. And then some people just don't realize they have like halitosis if they have to take certain medications.
The hell is halitosis?
Halitosis is a condition where you end up with bad bacteria in the back of your throat,
Oh.
which leads to super bad breath.
Yeah.
And it's a hard thing to fight, especially if you take certain medications that do that to you. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of mouthwash for those people. I feel bad for them.
Halitosis.
Yeah.
It's a fun word.
That's like if you have like super chronic bad breath, it's something to get checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you and I most likely don't, and we're just paranoid that
Yeah.
we're
But
presenting that
it's
way.
not like I have to like chew on the gum. Like right now it's like, I don't know if this is like gross. It's just like under my tongue, like resting
Sitting
right
there,
there. It's just sitting
chilling
there.
out.
I can feel the mintiness.
The mint is there. And
The mint is
it's
there.
a positive.
If I had to like eat a chocolate bar, it would stay there.
Okay, that's a little weird. I'd be like, no, take that out.
I just chew on this side of my mouth.
That's so weird.
Maybe that's why this side had a cavity.
That's probably true.
First cavity at 24. Go Jade.
That's actually miraculous.
For a person who literally has drank cranberry juice nearly every day for 24 years, I'm very surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised you have any enamel left.
Me too.
That's a lot of acid.
It is a lot of acid because it's not even like it's like cocktail that's like full of sugar. It's just like fucking cranberry juice.
Yeah, that's like pure acid, but good, tasty.
Apparently, though, there's something in it that helps prevent cavities. So
Yeah.
maybe it helped and it's just slowly wearing down my enamel, but it's fine. The dentist hasn't said anything. I asked about it.
Yeah, well,
I
if
was
they
like-
haven't said anything, then
I was like, my teeth are like, I've always been sensitive. Maybe that's probably why. But also just like, I drink cranberry juice every day. How is that not? And she was like, you do? I was like, pretty much. Like, not as much anymore because probably a lot of juice was a lot.
yes,
but,
a lot of sugar.
She was like, yeah, no, your teeth are fine. I was like, okay.
Well, that's something to be super thankful for, because
Mhm.
some people don't get those genetics and all their teeth fall out by.
My dad.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. So it skipped over you nicely. Lucky,
Yeah, so sorry to future child if you have shitty teeth.
right? Whoops. Or are we not sorry?
No,
No.
I'd probably be really sorry because
Yeah,
I'd
no,
have
that
to pay
sucks.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah, where's the dental coverage? Come on, man.
I mean, if you make, what is it, under 90 grand and
That's
you don't
pretty
have
easy to do.
I told my dad that because he was like, oh, I'm going to retire and then I won't have any benefits. And I was like, well, you can apply for the new thing. And I was like, you just have to make under 90 grand and not have any other this or that. And I'm sure there's more. And he was like,
Yeah.
well, that's not hard to do. I was like, I know.
Yeah, I don't get that coverage. No, because I'm in that stupid age gap where they think we can actually take care of ourselves, but it's a total lie. So
Lies. Dentists are expensive.
yeah, they really are.
Dentists and eye doctors. I'm like, these are the two things that I'm willing to chunk out money for. Can I have some coverage for that?
Yeah.
Not like the random prescription drug that's going to be $60 that I'm going to need for a week when I get super sick randomly. Like, I'll pay for that out of pocket. Can you cover my dentist and my eyeballs?
I'll take prescription coverage any day.
True.
Yeah, dental coverage would be great. I liked that when we went to school, and it was like, here's $200 for all of the coverage.
Mm-hmm. I forgot they
80%.
gave you coverage in school.
You had what?
I said I forgot they gave you coverage in school.
Yeah, well, it was mandatory to pay for it.
Yeah.
You
Well,
couldn't
I
not.
was under my parents still.
Yeah, so you could
Yeah.
if you didn't have it.
But that's nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was like $200 and 80% coverage on most things, which is way more helpful than paying out of pocket.
Yes.
Oh man, that's adulting topics.
We love adulting. So, watermelon in the belly, the gum in the belly, a lot of things with the belly.
Yeah, I think adults just didn't want us to consume.
Things.
Yeah, just things that would generally probably not good for us.
Did your parents or like close friends' parents, if like when you were like really little or something, if you for whatever reason, and I don't even know if they had to see your butt crack, but it was like, oh, you broke your butt. You broke your butt. Your butt's cracked. And it was like, what do you mean? And they're like, no, you broke your butt.
No, I've never heard of that. That's strange.
Yep. My parents and my best friend's parents, I was like, is there a crack in your butt? And you would be like, yeah. They're like, you broke your butt. And I'm like, what do you mean I broke my butt? You have a crack in your butt? Nope, you broke your butt.
It just reminds me of like the refrigerator running joke. Like
Is your refrigerator running?
And it's like, why are parents making up such bad jokes?
Oh God.
Why
Can
do
you
they have
imagine
history?
what the jokes are going to be like if we ever have children?
Oh God, no, because they're all going to be like memes.
I know.
And it's that's the joke now is I don't understand half the language that
I don't even understand half
kids
the
are
language.
speaking. I have she's technically like it's Matthew's niece, and she's sending him.
If anyone heard that burp, I'm so sorry.
she's sending him little video clips on the little kids messenger thing for Facebook or whatever.
And Facebook has a kids messenger?
Yeah, they do.
What is going on?
It's just for like kids to, they can get like verified adults, so they can send things to like, it's her uncle, so
That's
she wants
funny.
to say hi. But she sends all these little videos, and they're like professionally done TikTok. I'm gonna stop right here and tell you she's
doing them?
6 or 7.
And she's making videos?
And she's making little TikTok. Like, she's clearly on
Something.
the iPad
Yeah.
or whatever and experiencing YouTube or whatnot and learning so quickly how to take perfect video angles.
That's hilarious.
And
I
she's
kind of
like
love
6
that.
or 7. Like,
I love it and I hate it.
yeah, I'm like, oh, this is how kids are going to be talking to their adult relatives.
That's funny.
Now, and I just blows my mind. She's so young. She's not even like a teenager. Like,
No,
I get that from teenagers.
Like, in kindergarten.
She's in like kindergarten. It's like I'm already doing like TikTok videos to my uncle.
Well, that's like all like the little ones you see of like the kids like dancing and stuff. I'm like, I can't even dance that good. How are you dancing this good?
Yeah, I feel embarrassed to even be standing next to small children who know how to dance.
There was one my mom sent me. I don't know if I sent it to you. So this little girl had clearly gotten into like her mom's like lipstick.
Okay.
And the dad's filming her and he goes, what are you wearing? And I'm going to say it wrong. She goes like, my lip something. She says it wrong and she says it really funny. He's like, where'd you get it from? Home Depot. The things that come out of kids' mouths are just hilarious.
Home Depot, because I know you like that, Dad. Yeah, you like Home Depot.
I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to you and you're going to laugh.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
But then she sent me another one because when I was little, I was at my great-grandfather's house, and I don't remember this. I think I was like 4, just walking around dropping the F-bomb. My mom's like, just ignore, don't acknowledge it. And she sent me a video of a kid walking around a house just dropping F-bombs.
So nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Which I love. Where kids are like parrots.
Yeah. Once they get a hold of those things that, you know, they hear the one time, they thought, oh, that's cool.
So if you laugh at a kid swearing, that's your fault that they're going to repeat that for like the time being in public.
They feel validated, so they're going to keep repeating that stuff. And it's going to be hilarious because they don't know the context yet. But film it.
Yeah.
Film
also,
it, put it
I
on
think
TikTok.
like if a kid, like a little kid is swearing and they clearly don't know and like they're doing it to be funny and people are laughing, who cares? Like, who cares? Like, you can't even be mad at them. Like, they're making people laugh.
They're
Who
gonna
cares?
grow up and like get to look back at those memories of themselves.
I wish I
and
remembered
laugh.
doing that because everyone was probably trying really hard not to laugh, and I can just imagine my grandma's face.
Oh yeah, hide your grandma's.
Her face when I swear now. Could you imagine like 4-year-old Jade walking around just swearing up a storm in a house?
Just like, fuh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just making your own beat going around the house.
Yeah, and I can't think of anything else that I believed, and I'm sure there's like so much stuff.
What about the I don't even know if this is true or not, but like the don't eat or don't go swimming.
Oh, because you get a cramp.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
I don't know.
It might be true to a certain degree.
I don't know if I believed it, but it was always like, don't go in the pool.
But I just don't know if they said that so you didn't like, you know,
throw up in the pool, maybe
throw up or, you know, do the other
poop in the pool.
Yeah, that's a sin.
Have you ever peed in a pool by accident? I've never peed in a pool.
In a pool by accident?
I've peed in a lake.
Probably when I was like really young, because I was like really, really young when I learned how to swim. So it's quite possible. Like, you know, I actively tried not to do that because I just cringed.
Oh,
like public
that's
pools.
another thing. Would you actually have like blue stuff around you if you peed in a pool? I don't think you would.
No. I think that was I think it is possible to get that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'd do it because that would just be public humiliation.
Like the YMCA would just be blue.
Yeah, the whole thing would be blue. And that sucks because like I want to go swimming.
I don't want to swim in a public pool anymore.
It's a great workout thing, but the thought of
there's just little kid pee in here.
I know, but
in
they
my
like,
eyeballs.
pour a crap ton of chlorine and filter the crap out of it, but like
still, I don't need that on my face.
Yeah. And you know what? I think COVID also has made us like
gross germs. Ew.
Like 10,000 times more aware of like, ooh, you people didn't wash your hands when you went into the bathroom. I see that so frequently, and I just like
that's the worst.
I cringe. I was at Costco the other day, and I had to use the bathroom. I was like, lady, just wash your hands. No,
even
she's
just
straight
like,
out of the bathroom.
Just run water over them, and
like
that's better than anything. Please,
something. Like hand sanitizer, please, lady. Oh, you can do so much better.
And usually it's the men. But like
100%.
I don't think people also realize, like, men don't realize how disgusting women's bathrooms are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. TMI. If you have your period, flush the fucking toilet. That is worse than you diarrheaing in the toilet.
Is that a verb?
Yep. It is now. Like, flush your
God.
period issues, please. For the love of God.
Yeah, we don't need a murder scene in the bathroom unless you're gonna like put a true crime story on the wall or something. Like,
jeez.
Bring a Sharpie in there with you and write something on the bathroom stall to give us a breakdown of how this got everywhere, or just do the right thing and
just
clean up after yourself.
Flush the toilet. Even like if it's just like pee and they don't flush the toilet, I'm like, use your foot if you don't want to touch it. Like,
I'm a frequent foot flusher. So
if it has like
that handle,
because they don't have a seat, right?
Yeah.
So then it's my dad's like, he leaves the fucking seat up all the time, and I'm like,
that's a men thing.
Close the seat. Like he'll like do like the part that we sit on.
Yeah.
He'll put that down and just leave like the actual lid. I'm like, he's like, oh, that's such a mist that it goes everywhere. Like public washrooms. I'm like, that's an enclosed space and they don't have toothbrushes and hairbrushes and a counter. Like, close the seat, please. For the love of God.
That's a total dude thing. Never.
Yes.
They never do it. And
like
worst.
Not opening packages how they're supposed to open packages.
Oh my God, this is like a struggle. They'll have a freaking like pocket knife. And like there'll be like the simplest little pull tab, but no, I gotta get out my pocket knife
To open it
to
not
crack
where it
this
says
open.
pull.
Yeah. On the wrong side.
And then they get mad that it gets stale because it can't reseal. I'm like, bro.
Well, guess what?
Speaking of knives,
Straight into it.
we're gonna jump into did you injure yourself a bunch as a child? Because I stabbed myself directly between the eyes with a knife trying to open a magazine.
That's the best. How did you survive?
So I'll give you the rundown. I had this little knife, and I still have it because I would help my mom cut up mushrooms. I loved cutting up mushrooms because I could like peel it, and then I'd help her chop up the mushrooms.
Oh, that's cute.
It's just this little like, I don't know, how big is this?
A little paring knife.
Sure, had a little wooden handle. It wasn't very sharp by any means, but clearly the tip was. And so somebody had gotten the mail and left the mail on like the kitchen table when we had a table in the kitchen, and I was trying to open it because it was like when magazines came in like plastic in the mail.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll just use my knife. My dad's outside barbecuing, mom's cleaning dishes, and I opened it towards me and
good.
stuck myself right here. Sorry, I just totally put the microphone away from my mouth. So there's a little like dent still, like right there on my nose. It didn't hurt, but I scared the living daylights out of myself, and I fucking screamed and was crying. And my dad was like, "What the hell's going on?" My mom's right there; she didn't even notice, and they were like, "Did you just stab yourself in the face?" I was like, "Yep."
So glad we had a child.
Oh, so I was like super, I say I'm unlucky, but super lucky I did not stab myself in the eyeball.
Yeah, you could be a total pirate right now.
I know.
That'd
So
be wild.
ever since then, we do not open things towards ourselves. We open it away.
Yeah, they teach you that frequently in school. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Speaking of face injuries, I can attest to this. I'm really good at them. Especially when I don't know how old I was. I must have been like 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're just a little kid. It's cool. I have 2 stories for this, which I also have 2 scars/dents in my face as proof if anyone needs it. So right in the middle of my forehead.
Yeah.
Which one was this one? This one was caused because I was like, and I still do this to this day. I gotta carry the groceries for my parents because, you know, I feel almighty. But I was like 6 or 7. I was like so proud. They gave me a grocery bag to climb up the stairs. And my house is a series of stairs.
You have a lot of steps outside.
So many steps. But that wasn't the problem. No. No. It's my own 2 feet, and my older brother, had made this concrete bench.
He made a bench?
He made a concrete bench, yeah.
Where did he make a bench?
I don't know. He had like this mold thing.
And he just made a bench.
He just makes a bench out of concrete.
Okay.
It was pretty cool, but it broke down. Like,
Yeah.
obviously. We had it for quite a few years, but I think also my parents wanted to throw it out after this incident because, as you can imagine,
Because you injured yourself.
I'm like, woo, woo, woo. I'm crawling up the stairs with this grocery bag, so proud of myself. And yes, trip right over my feet, smash my forehead into this concrete bench, and off I went to the hospital for stitches.
Did you bleed like a stuck pig?
Oh, yeah. My mom just lost it. But,
Oh, no.
you know, I was just so proud of myself for carrying that grocery bag
You're
up the
being
stairs.
so helpful.
Yeah. The next one, not so creative. There was this really cool, we had a piggy bank, and it was like a mushroom, and I thought it was like a toy, and I was so like, I wanted it so bad, and I was just young, and it was on top of a dresser.
I can see where this is going.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, let's climb Mount Everest here, and let the dresser and the piggy bank fall down And
the dresser too?
yes, because you know how you like pull out a drawer when you're a kid and you think this is a good step to
I
get
never
up.
did that because I was terrified of this happening.
Yeah, well,
But
guess what? I was not
you were
smart.
not terrified.
I was like, I'm on an adventure now. We're
We're
climbing
getting the
to get-
mushroom.
We want the mushroom. We want the money in the mushroom bank, which there probably was
Just
none.
pennies.
Yeah, it was probably pennies at the time. But I wanted this mushroom piggy bank so bad. So I started pulling the drawers out and I started climbing. And then the dresser came down, the mushroom bank came down, and I now have a scar that goes from under my nose to my lip.
I've always wondered what you did to yourself.
Yeah, I was a genius child. And then after those points, I became the most scared, paranoid child ever that wouldn't want to go outside,
Oh,
wouldn't want to do
no.
anything. I tried rollerblading once, fell on my arm, thought I broke the thing, was like, guess I'm not doing that ever again.
Nope, never
Tried
again.
skateboarding. Nope. Again, fell, hurt myself. Not doing that ever again. Tried snowboarding. Snowboarded into a tree. And I still would like to go snowboarding at
Yeah.
some point, but like that definitely put me off. Like if I would get an injury, I was out. I was like, I don't want to do this ever again.
No, I feel that. The only thing that I continuously, I was going to say routinely,
Similar.
not routinely, because our freaking canal never freezes properly.
No,
is
especially this
skating.
year.
I know. I just want to go skating.
Gross.
Um,
Not my thing. Again, another one of those injured myself.
I have
Never again.
Definitely fallen on my ass a bunch of times skating, but I'm pretty good at staying upright. I just can't stop
Yeah.
properly, so I just like either just like keep turning till I slow down, or like do like the thing where you like
Wiggle and
you stop or whatever.
hopefully stop. No, my stop is just either falling backwards or
Don't
like,
fall backwards, fall forward.
I know, it's like brain injury. Like, here we go. You're gonna become a serial killer. It's never too late.
So I can continue to like try skating again. I tried rollerblading once, don't like. And then I have a penny board in this ottoman
Oh yeah,
that I got in Florida. Well, it's a nickel board, sorry, because the penny boards are really small.
yeah. They're like babies.
And it's really cute. It glows in the dark. It's got a fun pattern on it.
But
It's
will
got
you ever use
lime green wheels? I used it in Florida once when I bought it, when I was down there with my friend, and her grandparents are in like I guess it's a trailer park, but like not like a trailer park like you hook your trailer up and leave, like just like the parked trailers
Yeah,
that look like houses.
yeah. We have a few of those here.
And like the roads are super smooth, so her and her brother got longboards, and I was like, all of my YouTubers that I watch have penny boards. I want a nickel board. So I spent all my money that I took down there on this nickel board. It was like $200.
Oh my gosh.
I'll show it to you. And we were going good. It was great, and it's easy to balance on. I did wipe out in the store when I first got on it, and everybody laughed, and they were like, "You sure you want to buy this?" I was like, "Well, yeah, they're buying stuff. I want to buy this.
Yeah,
this
but
is
you
so
gotta
cool."
learn how to use it. Right?
I know, and I wish the streets here weren't crap.
Oh yeah, it's danger zone out there. That's probably why I'm afraid. It's the streets.
It's the streets. So they were like super smooth, and we were like riding around, and we were doing good. And then they were like, okay, like there was like this hill, and they all went down on it.
Uh-oh.
And I went, and I would have been fine. But it's the fact that I get going so fast, and I'm like, I don't know how to stop. So I jumped off of it and just starfished on the pavement. Didn't actually injure myself that horribly, like a couple like knee scrapes. But then after that, I was like, I'm done.
I can't do this anymore.
I'm done.
I don't want those scrapes ever again.
And I tried skiing once. Did I ever tell you my skiing incident?
I also have a skiing incident. You just brought this back.
Oh my God.
Memory
So,
unlocked. Go.
Oh, same friend and another friend.
Yeah.
Where did we go? What's the closest one here? Like Brimacombe?
Isn't it Diamond or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Black Diamond or
I don't know.
freaking know.
It was a while ago,
I'm gonna
and
go skiing.
so my mom was like, yeah, go with them, whatever, it'll be fun. I'd never skied. They had both skied before, and they were like, well, like we'll go down the bunny hill, like it's not hard, like it's easier to like learn to ski than to snowboard or something. And
Yeah, no.
so we go down the bunny hill. I fall a couple times, it's fine. I can't lean, so I just bomb.
Oh, good.
I cannot lean for whatever reason. I don't know why. So we go down the bunny hill a couple times. It's fine. I'm staying up, not really slaloming like you're supposed to.
Whoops.
And then we go up on like an actual hill, and I'm like, okay, you guys like go ahead because I'm gonna bomb this because I cannot, like, I can stay up, but I cannot lean. And so they went ahead. I waited a little bit, and then I went and I passed them.
Uh-oh.
And I'm doing fine. The end of the hill is in sight. I'm good. I'm kind of freaking out because I'm going really fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn at the end and just like I'll land in the snowbank. Like, I don't care if I fall.
Good strategy.
There's a dip that I do not see.
Uh-oh.
I hit this dip full speed. I hit it. I go up on the snowbank to like the parking lot, go over the snowbank. I'm closing my eyes. I am flying into the parking lot. I land between two cars. I've now lost both my skis. I will never ski again.
Oh my God.
They get down to the bottom of the hill and they're like, where the fuck's Jade? Like, where did Jade go? And here's me, some strangers helping me crawl back over the snowbank with my skis. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm going home. I'm done.
That's nightmare fuel.
I was like, I'm going to land on the car. I just like automatically closed my eyes. I was like, nope, just nope.
Shit. Oh my gosh. You got further than I did because I didn't even get past the, what's the thing that takes you up? It's just
The lift?
The lift, yeah. So I got on the lift. I actually was already disappointed because I got there and they were like, you can't use the snowboard that you brought.
Why not?
It didn't meet their regulations or whatever.
There was regulations for snowboards.
I know. I was like, what? I'm only like, I don't know how old I was. I must have been like 13, maybe 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already like, oh, I'm anxious about this. And then I get there and I'm told I can't do the one thing that I actually already know how to do.
Yeah.
And I have to now flip the script and learn how to ski.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I was like, no. So I'm on the lift. I'm going up. I've got the skis on. I'm kind of feeling okay about it. And then promptly try and get off the lift.
That's also scary.
That's the worst. That's the worst part. I think even as an adult, I would be terrified to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the main reason why I will never want to ski again is because I tried to get off the lift, put my feet down. They went forward. I went backwards, smashed my head off the lift into the snow after that. And I just kind of laid there like a starfish, like,
take me now, God.
Panic attack. Like, that was already embarrassing. I'm already pretty not on the top list of like cool kids.
Yeah.
You know, I'm already pretty lame at this point. Elementary school has been hell. And yeah, I was like, get me out of here. So I just start bawling. And then, you know how they have that like fence that goes down the one side?
So you don't like, die.
So you don't die. Well, I just, step by step, just clung to the fence and shimmied my way down until I got down to the bottom, kicked the stupid things off, and then went and sat in the little chateau for the whole entire trip. I was like, I am not doing this ever again.
And it looks so fun.
It does.
It looks so fun, and it looks so pretty, like when you're up there and there's like fresh powder and you can like all the trees, and I'm like, I want to do that, but you get going so fast. I'm like, I get freaked out.
Yeah, I also get scared about that.
I can't do it. Like, I drive fast in a car, that's fine. I'm in a car and I can steer and brake. I can't brake on skis. They're like, pizza. I'm like, no.
Pizza, yeah. Thanks for the tip there. No, I'm gonna pizza myself right into the parking lot.
I'm gonna pizza and somersault. I somersaulted down my stairs once and hit a bookcase.
That's always good.
Yeah. Have you ever stabbed yourself with a pencil? I have.
No, but Matthew has done that, and he's shown me. He still has the little. It's in his knee.
In his knee.
Yeah, he went like, it was like a dare because
boys are dumb.
Boys are dumb, and he had this thing where he would take dares for lunch money, so he could get poutine for lunch.
Oh my God!
So he would do the stupidest shit, including like snorting packets of sugar. Like the list goes. Salt,
My friend snorted rockets once. She ate an entire thing of like Mio.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that must have ended terribly.
Yeah, her mouth was really red.
So, yeah,
in his knee.
He still has a piece of the graphite. I'm assuming it was graphite. I hope it's
graphite.
I don't think we had lead pencils back then.
Yeah.
Probably would have been absorbed by now, but still there.
I think mine is finally out of my hand. I can't see it anymore. So it was grade 4 math, a math test right before lunch, and I remember so vividly. I like took the pencil and I was like bouncing my hand on it, and so then I slipped and went up and just landed right on the pencil, and I lifted my hand up and it was hanging from my hand.
Oh,
it hurts so bad.
I bet.
And it stayed there for the longest time, but I can't see it anymore. But it was like right along like that line there.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Did your hand ever hurt like at certain points when
No.
you were bending it after that?
No. It was like right in the like meaty part of my palm, but yeah.
Ouch.
Hate math. Fuck math.
Yeah, that's not a good memory for math.
Makes me stressed. I'm like fidgeting with my pencil and then I stab myself.
Good memories. And this is why we what was the thing I just watched? It was like, isn't it great to be able to be like all of those teachers who told you you're never gonna have a calculator around you. You're never gonna have a calendar.
I have one on my wrist.
You're not gonna have access to a dictionary at all times. Guess what?
I do.
I am James Bond. I have the technology on my wrist.
Literally.
To do all these things and more.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, teachers. Not sorry.
Sorry. But also all the math you taught me.
Yeah, useless. Long division?
I could never, ever do long division in general. Like,
And then percentages.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't even remember learning percentages. I think I just in one or out the other. We'll do our like, are you smarter than our 5th grade questions? I think that would be a nice wrap up.
Yeah.
So did you have weird food combinations as a kid? Like, do you remember eating like weird things?
I don't know if this is classified as weird, but everything basically had to have vinegar on it.
Oh, that's
not everything.
That's a little weird.
Mostly like, I honestly don't know if this is weird or not. I love chicken nuggets and vinegar.
I've never had chicken nuggets and vinegar.
And I remember going to the States because I love vinegar on fries too. Like that's pretty common.
I haven't had vinegar on fries in a long time, but it's not bad.
That's not uncommon.
No.
At least here too, because we have the majority white English European population essentially coming over and being like I like fish and chips. Yeah. So I like malt vinegar but I like white vinegar on things as well too.
Yeah, I've never had malt vinegar.
No, I like malt vinegar. It's kind of got a little bit of a sweet hit to it.
Okay.
Yeah, try it sometime. It's good. It's not overly different from vinegar, like white vinegar, but it's I find it refreshing, a bit different. But I'd go down to the States and they'd be like, "Why are you putting vinegar on your food?" Like, vinegar is a cleaner.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
I just remember, and like I've asked my mom about this, and her answer is just, well, you were picky and I wanted you to eat breakfast. I would have an English muffin with Cheese Whiz.
That's not really weird, I don't think.
But thinking back, I'm like, you ate a lot of Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, okay. Cheese Whiz was one of those weird staples, I think, just growing up in the 90s,
they
2000s.
They still sell it. And when I worked at the grocery store in the 6.5 years that I worked there, very rarely did people buy a lot of it.
Oh,
I was surprised.
We have 4 containers of Cheese Whiz.
In your house right now?
In my fridge right now.
Oh my God. Like big ones or small ones?
I'd say there is 1 small one and 3 big ones.
Wow. Like the big, like 1 kg, like
oh
thing?
Yeah, like the Costco size.
Oh my God.
Don't ask me why. You remember that TikTok about the hoisin sauce where you go to the store you buy a new box? Well, that just seems to happen.
That's what Cheese Whiz.
I don't even eat Cheese Whiz.
I haven't had it in probably, I am 24. I'm going to say 15 years maybe. How old does that make me? I don't know how old that makes me.
I don't even know how old I am.
Like it's been a long time, and I'm like, I can't even remember like what it tastes like.
I think it's the texture thing that's throwing me off. Like
it's smooth, right?
It feels like it's like yogurt. Well, I mean, yogurt is technically a form of cheese in a sense.
True.
So it's not too far off, but like plasticized yogurt, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's kind of like American cheese, but like just melted into a jar, and
Solidified.
I just can't.
Yeah,
But people love it on celery.
Yes, that was a big thing. I just pointed my microphone at you, and nobody heard the yes.
But you agreed, so it's fine.
Yeah. So I just thought the cheese whiz was a little weird. And then the final thing before we get into our little, I guess you can call it a game. What was your dream job as a kid?
Dream job?
Mm-hmm.
Animator at Disney.
You dream big. I just wanted to be a teacher.
No, I was into it. Like, I saw Mickey Mouse as a character, and I was like, I am ready to become that person who gets to draw Mickey Mouse.
That would be cool, though.
And now everything is digitized and animated that way. But either way, I have a book that says my childhood ambitions. Like, we had to do, like, what do you want to be in the future? And it's literally says an animator for Disney.
I love that. Working for Disney, I feel like Disney's been in the hot seat a couple times.
Yeah, I think,
but like,
obviously, as a corporation, 6-year-old, I didn't have any concept of what corporations were. But I was like, I want to draw. I want to draw stuff forever. I don't mind repeating drawing things a million times because that's animation.
I think the whole pipe dream of like Disney as like a job, though, that still stands.
I mean, I just wanted to be in it. That's what we were watching.
Yeah.
It was the hype. I think I'd probably just watched like The Lion King and went, damn, I want to do that when I get older, but without the expletive. But
yeah. Well, maybe, you never know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I went through like a teacher. At one point I wanted to be a firefighter.
I could see it. It's organized.
Yeah. But
now you're like, let the world burn. It's fine.
Pretty much. Damn, yours is exciting. Mine was boring.
Hey, don't dismiss teacher. Teacher is an important role.
It is an important role. They deal with too much shit.
They put up with so much shit.
So I found this article on BuzzFeed.
All right.
And it says, 103, are you smarter than a fifth grader questions to stump your adult friends with?
Oh, no.
So I figured I'll ask you a few, and then you could ask me some, and we'll show the world just how dumb we are.
Do any of these have to deal with adjectives, verbs,
I don't know yet.
Nouns?
I haven't looked at it.
Maybe long division in there, too. I'm failing.
Okay, so the first one. If a backyard is 50 feet long and 20 feet wide, how many square feet is the yard?
Okay, first of all, we aren't American, but I'm going to say it was 50 by 20.
I don't even know how to do this in my head. I can see the answer, but I'm like, how did they get there?
So it's 5 times 2.
Oh, is that? Okay, that's it.
So it's 1,000 square feet. Oh,
yes.
Yes.
I'm like, how do you do area? It's just width times the L times the W.
Yeah, the L times the W. The length times the width.
Yes. Why you would know this as a fifth grader. In classical music, what instruments usually comprise a string quartet?
Why would a fifth grader? I don't think any fifth grader knows this. No. A string quartet. It's a quartet, so it has to be 4.
There's 2 of one.
A cello.
Yep.
Violin.
Mm-hmm.
Viola.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 violins. But yeah, that's all of them.
Is that all of it?
That's all. 2 violins, a viola, and a cello.
Oh.
Did you know that a violin is a fiddle?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I own a violin.
Why do you own a violin?
I was really, really obsessed with Sherlock Holmes, so I bought
There's violins in Sherlock Holmes.
Well, Sherlock Holmes has a Stradivarius.
What's a swa?
It's a certain model of violin.
I need to watch Sherlock Holmes, clearly.
Or read. Reading is good. But Sherlock Holmes was really well known for playing the Stradivarius or a violin. And quite emotional about it. So I bought a replica of the Stradivarius that Sherlock Holmes would have owned. Even though I have no foot in the music world whatsoever. Like, don't ask me.
Well, it wasn't that long ago that last month maybe, we were watching, have you ever heard of the show Welcome to Plathville?
No.
That's another pod episode that we can talk about. Cool. I'm going to say it's like a cult. It's like the Duggars, kind
Oh,
of
sweet.
like that.
I love talking cults.
That area of TLC.
Yeah.
And the one girl was like, so she was really good at the fiddle, and my mom was like, what is a fiddle? So I googled it, and it like just like different terms and the way you play it. I guess
it depends what part of
but I was like, oh, I thought they were totally different instruments.
No, they're fairly similar. It's just how it's toned.
Yeah.
I think.
On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter N?
N. Nitrogen.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I don't think you're gonna know this one. How many feet are there in 75 yards?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Feet in 75 yards. There's 3, so that's 75. Yeah. Oh, the mathing. Hold on. I'll get this.
All the math.
So
I wouldn't be able to do this.
hold on. I got this. 200.
Okay.
And 25.
Yeah. How can you explain that to me?
So, I'm well aware that a meter, a ruler stick, is 3 yards.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there 3 feet in a meter? No.
There's almost 3 feet in a meter.
Okay.
So there's 3 yards. Or sorry, there's 3 feet in a yard. So you just times the 75 by 3.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would have taken me forever.
But then I had to be like, this is how I broke that down in my head. I was like, I need to break this down to 50s in order to add it up properly.
Yep.
Because math. But
this one is really easy. In what month do Americans go trick-or-treating?
I would say it might be October.
Like what? How do you
that
go
doesn't
from
change
like
across the world?
anything? What gas do humans need in order to live?
What gas?
Yes.
Let's say oxygen.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm moderately okay as a 5th grader.
What is the hardest mineral?
Hardest mineral? Ooh.
You said it earlier.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Mineral. Oh, jeez. Now I'm going to overthink this one.
Yep.
Yeah. I said it earlier.
You did say it earlier.
Oh, shit.
What do people wear?
Oh, diamond. Yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense because you use diamond tips
Just
to engrave
cut stuff
things.
and everything.
Yeah.
What do paleontologists study?
Paleontology.
Fossils.
No, I knew that.
What the? Okay. In colonial America, what was the
God.
Sugar Act?
The Sugar Act. That would be not in my. We don't learn about colonial America.
It is a tax on molasses and wine.
That sounds about right. But I wouldn't have any clue because we're not American.
We are not in America. Who invented the light bulb?
That's there's 2 different inventors of light bulb.
Is there?
If you actually look into it, yes. But at Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You probably, if you know this, I'll be surprised because
Okay.
I've never heard of it. The Tropic of Capricorn lies in which hemisphere?
The Tropic of... You know what? I did learn this in school, which is so silly because you would like, oh, I'm gonna use this tropic thing, but I could not remember to save my life. So what's
Southern Hemisphere.
Southern Hemisphere?
What's a tropic?
I couldn't tell you again, honestly.
What is the plural form of the word deer?
Deer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say doe, but that's actually just a female deer.
That's a
and then the
female.
song kind of popped in my head.
Oh, here we go. How many adjectives are in this sentence? Billy made a rude noise in class.
I don't know what an adjective is. So.
Now I'm questioning what an adjective is because it says there's only one. What's the
Is it
adjective?
made?
I don't know. Rude? Maybe it's rude. I think an adjective is describing.
Yeah, because a verb is like an action thing.
Okay, so that's
A noun is people, places, and thing. So you're probably right.
Why is it asking who invented the light bulb again? This quiz is not good.
Is it the same person?
Yes,
in the answer?
it's
That's
still
funny.
Thomas Edison. What is the longest river in the United States?
Longest river in the United States.
Yes, not in the world.
Oh shit! I couldn't tell you that.
The Missouri River.
I was gonna say maybe Mississippi, but I don't know.
Oh, it still starts with an M.
Yeah. That's like asking me to name all the states, and I'd just be like,
How many is there? Is there 50?
Is there 50?
Or is it 51 or 52?
Oh man, I always get that wrong.
I don't know. They're like, how many stars? I'm like, I don't know. I don't look at your flag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stare at your flag and count. Like, I don't need that responsibility. You guys should have set that shit up.
So we're at 22 right now. I'll get you to 25. What is the clinical name for the thigh bone?
The thigh bone?
Yes.
A femur.
Yes. What is the prefix in the word unnecessary? Yeah.
Okay. The only reason I thought about because it says pre.
Yeah.
And it's not post.
Between 1 and 100, how many multiples of 7 are odd numbers?
How many multiples of 7?
Yeah, are odd numbers.
All of them?
It just says 7.
7?
Okay,
well,
last
that
one.
would be true then, I guess.
Yeah. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh man, that one's really hard. Only because I've done.
You haven't done art studying stuff.
No. And honestly, my brain wanted to, for whatever reason, wanted to say Van Gogh, and I was like, that's immediately wrong.
That's not right.
So wrong. Because I just have so much stuff up there.
Yeah.
I would love to have seen, the real size of the Mona Lisa, right?
It's really small, isn't it?
It's really small.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's so many underpaintings. All right. How many syllables are there in the word Mississippi?
Syllables.
Do you remember what a syllable is?
Is there 4?
Yes.
Yes.
What are the 3 states of matter?
Of matter? A gas, a solid, and a liquid?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm not reading these in order.
That's okay.
Just remember that was 2. What country has the longest border with the United States?
Mexico. No, Canada or Mexico. Fuck me.
You pick one. Pick one. Quick.
I want to say Canada, but I want to say Mexico.
Well, which one are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Mexico. It's probably wrong.
Yeah, it's Canada.
It is Canada.
Yeah. Geography.
I'm like, do we look bigger than we actually are?
Which planet in our solar system is known for its beautiful rings?
Saturn.
Yay.
I love space.
Space is great.
Space and science.
Space is terrifying.
It is terrifying. It makes my head hurt.
True or false? The kangaroo is a marsupial.
That is true.
You got all the animal questions.
Good at biology and animals and science. Not like chemistry, though.
Yeah, I was.
Fuck chemistry.
I had the periodic table fairly all right, but
yeah.
Or
or like physics and stuff.
Here we go. How many sides does a quadrangle have?
A quadrangle.
Quadrangle. That's how it's pronounced.
What the hell?
Said.
Quadrangle. I know of a decagon or
Think
whatever.
about the word.
Well, I'm thinking 4.
Yeah. Quad means 4.
Yeah, but what's the drangle?
I don't know. It says quadrangle.
That's weird.
I don't even know if that's the correct word.
Yeah. So like pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, all that, nonagon,
Yeah.
decagon. What the?
Quadrangle.
That's weird.
Isn't that just a square?
You would think. That also reminds me of what's a quadrilateral?
I couldn't tell you.
I just know the word.
It sounds fancy.
Something to do with math.
The ancient Egyptian empire was based on what continent?
It was based?
Yeah.
Like, is it asking me where it is?
What continent? Remember, this place is actually a continent, not a place.
Is it Africa?
It is.
Okay. I'm
You
like, I don't
win.
want to offend anybody.
I know. It's really hard because like a lot of the time people are like, oh, it's Africa. Like it's, that's the only place over in that one continent. It's like, no, Africa's a continent. It's made up of
Bunch of things.
many other places and many cool places that I'd still like to travel to.
Yes.
What unit of measurement is abbreviated by O and Z?
Ounces.
Yes.
Woohoo.
True or false? The human shoulder is a ball and socket joint.
True.
True.
Yeah.
It rotates
Yeah.
in the socket.
Your rotator cuff. My mom tore hers.
Ouch, that's a brutal one. All right, this one's kind of fun.
Oh dear.
Which one of these is a mammal?
Mm-hmm.
A seahorse, a sea lion, or a sea urchin?
A sea lion.
You got it.
I was like,
It's
What
a
do you-
lion, clearly.
What do you qualify a seahorse as?
A what?
A seahorse. What would you qualify that as? It's not a fish. But it doesn't birth eggs. They just shoot out of the They just shoot out of the
They
dad.
have eggs, I think.
They shoot out of the dad though.
Yeah, but I think it's eggs still.
And then they
little
hatch in
sacs.
him, and then he shoots them out.
Yeah. It's a little backwards, I guess.
Well, the dad's giving birth, so
You know what? Maybe it should be like that.
please. I don't want to give birth.
Which continent is the least populated?
There's like what, 7 continents in the world?
I believe so. Geography.
The least populated?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like. North America's a continent, right?
Yeah.
Then there's Africa.
Yeah.
There's still 5 left.
Think about where you'd like to go, but you'd have to be very prepared to go.
Very prepared.
Very prepared.
Is New Zealand a continent?
I mean, Italy's floating out there all
Very
by itself.
prepared. And I want to go there.
I think you'd probably want to go there one day. I mean, it would be a costly trip, and it would be
Anything's
lonely
costly. Lonely.
and very cold.
Oh, Antarctica?
Yeah.
I want to go see the penguins.
You could see the penguins and probably, I think they have puffins, don't they? Or is that the other way?
In Antarctica?
No, it's just penguins and
Yeah.
seals or something.
Penguins, seals, no polar bears. I don't know if I could survive the cruise across Drake's Passage. It looks fucking rough.
Yeah.
For like
honestly,
days.
I'd be done. You'd have to
Like
literally knock
sedate me.
out. Yeah.
But it looks so cool once you get down there.
It does.
And you could like send a postcard from like the little post office that they have there. I think that's so funny.
And you'd probably get home before that postcard got
Yep.
to wherever you needed
100%.
to go. How about this one? The initials of the federal agency known as NASA. In the initials of the federal agency known as NASA, what does the first A stand for?
I don't even think I know what astronomy?
No.
Astrological?
No.
American?
National.
What does NASA stand for?
I believe it fully stands for National Aeronautics
Oh, yeah.
Space Association.
I should have known that too because I went
Or
to Cape
agency.
Canaveral, got to see the.
You
oh
actually
my
got to see the thing.
God, I cannot rockets are big, but like when you see the thing, and you're not even up close, but like you see the building that they store them in the machine that like takes months to walk them out.
Yeah.
And then they're like, see those little gray spots? Those are human doors that are actually like 16 feet. And you're like, what? What? These things are huge.
I don't know what number we're on.
That's okay.
I think you're doing okay, though.
We can do like 3 more.
All right. What kind of animal, or sorry, what type of animal can live on both water and land?
My brain was like, omnivore. That's what they eat.
Close.
Is it a marsupial? No, that's not right. What the hell? There's mammals, amphibians, fish. Is it amphibian?
It's
Can they
an
live
amphibian.
Oh, because I guess frogs.
Yeah.
What else is an amphibian?
Turtles?
Oh, yeah.
Because they kind of go from land to water.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a lot, I think, of little creatures out
Taking
there.
up all the childhood knowledge that I learned in
It's in
probably
there.
like grade 2.
It's in there.
Wow.
Okay, this is for your baking.
Oh, God.
Okay, it's a little bit mathy.
Oh, no.
If you need half a cup of flour
Mm-hmm.
and you only have a quarter measuring cup.
You need 2.
Okay, there we go. You did it. I didn't even have to ask you the rest of the question. It was really long.
My favorite is when I'm baking and they're like, okay, you need like however many quarter cups or however many thirds, but they don't go like 1 cup and da da da. They just go like this many thirds. So I don't know why I can't do it in my head. I have to draw like a circle,
Yeah, me
split
too.
it in 3s or like 4s and like color in and be like, okay, I have 1, 2, there's
you know
a
why
cup.
you have to do that? Because it's fractions.
I hate fractions.
Fucking fractions.
My mom always makes fun of me and I'm like, stop.
Listen, you shouldn't make fun of me. Yeah, you should have taught me better.
I'm making you cookies. Don't judge me.
You want cookies or do you want salt?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so this is a question that I wouldn't know the answer to, but you might,
God.
because you read,
Well,
or maybe you might remember doing this in high school.
mm-hmm.
Who is the author of the 1960 novel about social and racial inequality, To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh, oh no. Can I have a letter?
Starts with an H,
An H.
and the last name starts with an L.
Oh God, no. Like I got nothing.
It's Harper Lee.
Oh, I knew that.
You're not going to get this answer, but I just want to make a point of this.
Mm-hmm.
How many countries are in Africa?
Okay, hold on.
You could take a guess.
40.
You're pretty close. It's 54.
Holy crap.
I personally didn't know that, and I feel a little bit more educated right now.
Well, yeah, because like in my brain, I'm like, oh, there's like Africa and then South Africa.
One last question, and then
Yeah.
you can have your phone back.
Sure.
The Statue of Liberty
Oh God.
was a gift to the U.S. from where?
It's a gift?
Yeah, it was a gift.
Do I know this place?
Yeah, I mean, you could peek at your phone if you want to and take a guess.
No, I'm not going to.
It's our, I don't want to give it away, so where are we going in May, and where is their cultural heritage?
From France?
France.
Why did France give the States a statue of a lady holding... What is she holding?
Isn't it the Liberty?
I don't know what
The
that is.
flame? The Liberty flame?
What's the Liberty Flame?
We need to read up on her.
She's got a crown.
Yeah.
She's
but I think
clearly
it was
made
like
of copper.
bring the flame of freedom for immigration, because it's a landing point for so many people coming into that country.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. We'd have to break down the history on that sometime.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
I think we learned a lot from...
We did learn a lot from that.
I mean, I topped the charts there. I think I knew so much that a 5th grader knew, and
Hey.
maybe more.
You knew how many whatever were in a yard, so
Yeah, that's just comes from pure training.
I would not know that.
I don't think I would have known that as a 5th grader.
No.
I know it now.
I don't think I knew a lot in 5th grade. Well, I think that wraps up our memory episode.
Yeah, this is episode 2 of
That was fun.
Unapologetic Introverts. We're going to figure out a title for this one.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it yet. It'll be something.
Probably something funny.
Do we have anything to ask them to email in? What is a weird injury that you got as a child?
Yeah, did you also experience the stabby graphite?
Yeah.
Do you still have it in your body?
Do you have a weird scar on your face from stabbing yourself with a knife?
Or, trying to get something off of a dresser?
Trying to get a piggy bank?
Smart child.
Remember to like, rate, and review the podcast. I don't know how you do all of those things on the different platforms, but whatever you're listening on, I'm sure it's easy to do. I just don't have them in front of me.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a podcast master by now, probably listening on... Well, let's just admit most of us are on Spotify, but
Yeah, or Apple Music.
or Apple Music. Like, yeah, you click the little plus button or
just
the
a little
follow.
like, a follow. Just it helps apparently. In mighty ways, it'll push it to be on things.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll chart, but it'll be on things. We're on Instagram and TikTok as just all one word, Unapologetic Introverts. And of course, Twitter is different, so you can follow us at Introverts Pod. We'll post sneak peeks behind the scenes, and you can just connect with us. We are not scary humans. We will chat with you. It's fun.
Yeah, we are just down to earth local people who want to have conversations and learn stuff. So Follow us.
Everything is in the description. The email, if you have questions or stories, is in the description. It's just unapologeticintroverts@gmail.com.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
that's everything.
Yep, and we're working on our new website, so
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. That'll be launching shortly.
Yes. Well,
And
thank you.
thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.